Are you ready? Okay, in this video we will present the Quality Control and Reliability Project. We are from Group 9. During this pandemic, the company of Omicron Theta Cybernetics Private Limited have given the instructions for us to evaluate the production.
Assalamu alaikum and good afternoon, Doctor. We are from Group 9 will be presenting the group project. For the list of content, there will be what is QCR, quality and reliability, how it work, 7 basic tools, and lastly technique applied for this project. What is QCR? Quality control, QC, is a process through which a business seeks to ensure that product quality is maintained or improved. Reliability is defined as the probability that a product, system, or service will perform its intended function adequately for a specified period or will operate in a defined environment without failure. Next is the quality and reliability. The reliability has sometimes been classified as how quality changes over time. The difference between quality and reliability is that quality shows how well an object performs its proper function, while reliability shows how well this object maintains its original level of quality over time, through various conditions. For example, a quality vehicle that is safe, fuel-efficient, and easy to operate may be considered high quality. If this car continues to meet this criterion for several years and performs well and remains safe even when driven in inclement weather, it may be considered reliable.
The processes in QC and how it works. It has 3 inputs, tools and techniques, and outputs. There are 8 inputs: project management plan, quality metrics, quality checklist, work performance data, approved change requests, deliverables, project documents, organizational process assets. There are 4 tools and techniques: 7 basic quality tools, statistical sampling, inspection, and approved change request review. And the outputs, it has 8. Quality control measurements, validated changes, verified deliverables, work performance information, change requests, project management plan updates, project documents updates, and organizational process assets updates.
The 7 basic quality tools for process improvement are: firsts, the cause and effect diagram, also called Ishikawa or fishbone diagrams. It identifies many possible causes for an effect or problem and sorts ideas into useful categories. Second, the check sheet, which is a structured, prepared form collecting and analyzing data and a generic tool that can be adapted for a wide variety of purposes. Third, control chart, which is the graph used to study how a process changes over time by comparing current data to historical control limits, leads to conclusions about whether the process variation is consistent or is unpredictable. Fourth, scatter diagram, which is a graph pairs of numerical data, one variable on each axis, to look for a relationship. Fifth, histogram, the most used graph for showing frequency distributions, or how often each different value in a set of data occurs. Sixth, Pareto chart, a bar graph that shows which factors are more significant. Lastly, the statistical process control (SPC) charts analyze process performance by plotting data points, control limits, and a center line. A process should be in control to assess the process capability.
From the previous explanation, we can see there are 7 basic tools in QCR for this project. The technique that we applied to summarize the data are check sheet, histogram, and control chart. These are the example of check sheet. This is histogram, And lastly, the control chart. This is how it looks.
For the check sheet part. Check sheet is also called as tally sheet, and is used for collecting and analyzing data. It is a table that records the frequency with which different events are observed. For the benefits of check sheet, it helps to analyze the data for corrective and preventive actions. It also helps in making the bar graph, histogram, and Pareto chart. It also records the frequency of specific events within a data collection period and facilitates a systematic record for keeping the data collection.
Okay, from the 7 basic tool, we choose histogram as one of our methods. The reason of we choosing histogram because it will help us to summarize the data. It provides the visual interpretation which the data before were in numerical form. We also can see the distribution pattern of the data. The benefit of histogram is when it is easy to be applied in various types of data. Plus, it was also easy to be understood by just a little explanation. The customer can choose either a product suitable or not for their desire. From the histogram, we can see the distribution of weight of the microchip clearly.
Control chart. What is control chart? Control chart are used to routinely monitor quality, whether in control chart. On the control chart, there is a center line, CL. There are two other horizontal lines called the upper control limit, UCL, and the lower control limit, LCL. Types of control chart. It is either in control or out of control. If all the points plotted on the chart are within the control limits, the process is in statistical control. Hence, if a data point falls outside the control limits, we assume that the process is probably out of control, and that an investigation is warranted to find and eliminate the cause or causes. Example comments for the shift. For figure 2.3b control chart for Monday shift, it shows that the X-bar chart has one point that exceeds or touches the upper control limit, and it shows that the data is out of control for the system. As for the control chart for figure 2.3a, control chart of Thursday shift, the system is in control as the points plotted on the chart are within the control limits.
For the conclusion, this is some of the sample of our histogram and control chart of the report. To conclude, the production of the memory chip is under control. Based on the control chart and observation, the memory chip produced is still in control state and can be maintained and meet customer requirement or satisfy the customer requirement. So there are variation of memory chip weight. So the engineer of the company need to revise more on the sum point of the memory chip weight. The company engineer need to come up with how to analyze the case of variation of memory chip weight. So the objective of the project is achieved, which is to analyze the data of weight of memory chip and investigate the factory production performance. So the company produce an economical and effective memory chip.
So this is the introduction for our group, the Avengers Exit Squad, or the metric number.
Hello, my name is Walter Nanadidit. My metric number is 62885. I am from Serian, Sarawak.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Imran Baksha and my matrix number is 61469.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Muhammad Shahrul Nizar bin Muhammad Serat. My matrix number is 61531.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Muhammad Shadat bin Muhammad Aslan with a matrix number of 60356 and I am from Bintulu.
That is all from us, Group 9. We have already explaining all of the contents for this project. Thank you, Omicron Theta Cybernetics Prime Limited's production, for believing in us.